Most people watching this video don't actually lack motivation, discipline, or intelligence. And I want to start there because that belief quietly holds a lot of people back. The real issue for most people in 2026 is that they're trying to fix execution problems with more information. And information alone does not create momentum. Systems do. And if you've been trying to improve your income, build something online, or even just gain more control over your time, you've probably felt this strange disconnect where you're learning constantly. You're watching videos, reading posts, maybe even buying tools, yet things still feel scattered. Mindset feels important but results don't follow. Opportunities sound exciting but execution breaks down. Consistency slips even though your intentions are good. And over time, frustration replaces confidence. Not because you're lazy or failing, but because nothing feels connected. And what most people truly need is alignment between how they think, what they build, and how they scale. And that's exactly what this video is about. Because today, I want to walk you through 5 systems I've reviewed for 2026 that each solve a very specific bottleneck. And when you understand how they fit together, everything starts to make sense. First comes internal structure, then monetizable knowledge, then automation, then visibility, then real-world leverage. Miss any one of these and progress feels harder than it needs to be. So let's start with the foundation that almost everyone skips, which is mindset. And I'm not talking about motivational quotes or hype videos. I'm talking about structured mental conditioning. And that's where Mindset Mastery Review 2026 comes in, because this product focuses on decision-making, discipline, confidence under pressure, and long-term thinking, the kind that actually shows up when results are slow and nobody is watching. It's designed for people who already know mindset matters, but don't want vague advice. It gives you frameworks you can apply daily. And what makes it even more interesting is that it's built as an asset, meaning it can be branded, positioned, or even resold depending on how you choose to use it. So instead of relying on motivation, you start operating from structure. And once that internal foundation is stable, the next logical step is ownership. Not just consuming knowledge, but holding something that has value. And that's where Crypto Wealth Mastery Review 2026 fits in, because unlike hype-driven crypto content that focuses on shortcuts and speculation, this is structured education combined with a resale framework, meaning you're learning how digital assets and systems work, while also having the option to monetize what you're learning. And this is a critical shift because most people learn in isolation. Knowledge stays in their head and never turns into leverage, but here education becomes something you can actually use. And once mindset and ownership are in place, the next bottleneck most people hit is execution, especially when it comes to selling or explaining what they offer. And this is where many good ideas die. Not because the idea is bad, but because the delivery is exhausting, unclear, or inconsistent. And that's exactly what AI Webinar Agent Review 2026 addresses. Because instead of manually creating webinars, scripts, slides, and flows, this system automates the process. You decide the message, the AI structures the presentation, and suddenly selling no longer feels heavy, complex offers become scalable, and you're no longer stuck asking what to say or how to say it, which frees up time and mental energy for the next critical piece, attention, because no system works without visibility. And this is where TokPrimeAI Review 2026 comes into play. Because attention today is driven by short-form content, especially platforms like TikTok. But most people either hate content creation or burn out trying to keep up with trends. And TokPrimeAI removes the guesswork by identifying what's already working and helping generate content designed for reach. This isn't about becoming an influencer. It's about staying visible without spending hours scrolling. And finally, we come to one of the most overlooked opportunities online, which is local leverage. And that's where Local Toolkit Fortune Review 2026 fits perfectly, because local businesses still need leads, systems, and services. And this product provides tools, dashboards, and workflows designed specifically for that purpose, making it ideal for people who want practical, real-world monetization instead of digital theory. And when you step back and look at these 5 systems together, you start to see the bigger picture. Mindset Mastery builds internal stability, Crypto Wealth Mastery builds knowledge and ownership, AI Webinar Agent builds conversion, TokPrimeAI builds attention, and Local Toolkit Fortune builds dependable income. Different roles. One strategy: reduce friction, increase leverage, and replace effort with systems. And here's what I recommend if you're watching this and wondering where to start. Don't try to do everything at once. identify the bottlenecks slowing you down right now. If it's discipline and clarity, start with mindset mastery. If it's monetizable knowledge, look at crypto wealth mastery. If it's selling, explore AI webinar agent. If it's traffic, review TokPrimeAI. And if it's real-world income, check out local Toolkit Fortune. I've published detailed reviews of all of these on my website, so make sure you visit realtechreviews.com. The link is in the description below, where I break down features, pros, cons, and who each product is actually for. And before you go, if this video helped clarify things for you, please take a second to like this video because it really helps the channel. Leave a comment with which system you're most interested in or what you're struggling with right now. Share this video with someone who might need clarity, and subscribe for more honest reviews and breakdowns like this, because progress doesn't come from doing more, it comes from doing the right thing with the right system, and this might be the point where everything finally clicks for you.